Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. It is no doubt summer vacation season, and with Americans searching for more affordable travel alternatives in the wake of inflation, Nearcations and vehicle rentals just might be the way to go. According to Outdoorsy's Vacation on a Budget survey, 58% of Americans surveyed plan to vacation closer to home this summer. Here now is Walsh. She's from Outdoorsy. She's going to talk about this year's summer vacation trends. We are all excited to have you on the show. I mentioned there, I've heard of a staycation, but you need to explain what a nearcation is all about. What is that?
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks so much for having me. Yeah, what we're seeing this summer is Outdoorsy is the largest marketplace for RV rentals. And we've seen a lot of nearcations in the past. And really what that means is similar to a staycation, but just a little further out. And with inflation hitting major highs this summer, people are still wanting to go on trips. They're still wanting to vacation, but they want to do it in an affordable way. And so with the form that that's taking is that people are still getting a little bit further away from home, but staying under 500 miles and really exploring what's in their backyards, and RVs are a great way to be able to do that.
No kidding, man. RV, best vacation, you ask my kids, we've ever taken was we rented an RV, we went up to North Carolina, they still talk about it, and they're in their almost 30s. Why are RV rentals so hot this summer especially?
Yeah, I mean, you really hit on it. It's a great vacation for every type of person that's going out there. So whether it's a family that wants to spend some time and make some memories with their significant others or with their kids, or if it's a person that just wants to get out and spend some time alone recharging in nature, or maybe you want to get away with your significant other and be a couple and have some romantic time alone. Yeah. It's really a great option for that. And on the other side, it's just super affordable. We're seeing that for a family of 4, it's under $2,500 to go on a 7-day trip, which is just kind of unheard of in these times. And so it's a really great way to get the best of both worlds of making memories, but doing so in a way that can be within your means.
And with the pandemic being over, so many people just want to get out, wants to see where they're at. They realize, well, here I'm in my house, I could check out within 500 miles. But we want to keep budgets in mind. So what are some budget-friendly destinations people should actually consider?
Yeah, so believe it or not, across the board, we're seeing kind of record highs with hotels and flights, and some hotels are going up, I think, like 40% year over year. We've only seen about a $5 increase. So it's really affordable regardless of where you choose. But we're seeing the Midwest and the Southeast are the best places to go on trips. So places like Florida, Jacksonville, we're seeing trips under $200, which is awesome. But regardless of where you pick, delivery is a great option on Outdoorsy. You can pick a location, have the RV owner drive the rig out there, set it up. You show up to a hotel room under the stars, and you can really save a lot of money by doing that as well. You don't have to pay for gas and don't have to worry about the logistics.
Well, I like that. And the RVs are not the RVs of the past. I mean, they come with all the amenities, huh?
Totally. Yeah. I've stayed in one before that had massage chairs and a big screen TV, and it was really amazing because you got all the best things of being outdoors. You could go on hikes, you could spend time in nature, and then you could come back and really relax. You could cook an entire meal. You could just recharge. And it's a really great experience of having all the luxuries from home, but then really getting to spend that time in nature as well.
I agree. And it seems like it's enable where you're just to do it at your own pace. If you got X amount of days, it's like, we'll drive 8 hours today, right? I mean, are you seeing that as the trend?
We are. And what we're really seeing too is that people, there's this kind of myth that you might spend a ton of money on gas if you're going on an RV trip. But really what we're seeing is that people mostly spend time driving on the first day and the last day of their trip. And then they kind of stay put. They might do a little bit of driving in between here and there, but really those 2 days are going to be the bulk. And so if you take that into consideration, you're really going to be spending less than $300 on your gas. So it's kind of less than what a hotel room for one night might even cost. So yeah, what we're seeing in these times is that people really are kind of just driving on that first and last day. Whereas in the beginning of COVID, people were getting RVs and going all the way across the country. Yeah. We're seeing more of really kind of staying put and doing one spot for their RV trips.
We were showing some shots there, but these Sprinter vans, they're actually a lot easier to drive and more comfortable for people that might not want a 30-foot one. Is that the case you're seeing as well?
They are, yeah. And a lot of them are easy to drive, and you don't need any special license for driving an RV. But yeah, the Class Bs and and camper vans is really going to be driving like a large truck.
Yeah.
And then even those Class Cs that are those larger ones that have the bunk like you're seeing right now in the image, those ones are really going to be driving like a U-Haul van. So if you've ever had to move and drive a U-Haul van and been able to do that, they're pretty easy to navigate, and you'd be surprised. They've got rear view cameras and kind of those beeps that'll keep you in your lane. So it's pretty easy to navigate even for those who have it. And again, if you're a little intimidated by the driving aspect, delivery is a great way to try it first. And then you don't even have to drive it. You can just kind of show up and it's all ready to go.
Claire, where can folks go? They want more info.
Yeah, so if you go to outdoorsy.com, you can check out thousands of rentals across the U.S. and international. We're live in 4,800 cities, so find an RV near you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us on Happy RV and happy staying outdoors.
Thanks for having me.